Hello friends, welcome to my new video on isolation transformer. By the end of this video, you will be able to answer the following questions. What is an isolation transformer? Is there any difference between isolation transformer and a conventional two-winding transformer? Can an auto transformer be used as an isolation transformer? What are the advantages of isolation transformers? What are the applications in isolation transformers? And give typical value of turns ratio used in isolation transformers. Basically, a transformer is a static piece of device used to transfer electrical energy from one circuit to another circuit by electromagnetic induction without any electrical connection between the two circuits, and here the frequency remains the same. So that is the same case with the large transformers used in distribution transmission networks and even the smaller transformers used in the electronic network. So basically it provides galvanic isolation between primary and secondary windings as shown in this diagram. This is the schematic representation or circuit representation. So here we have a magnetic core to which two sets of windings are connected. The one which is connected to the input supply or AC source is called the primary winding, and the other one where the load is connected is called the secondary. So here the two windings are separated electrically but they are coupled magnetically. So it provides galvanic isolation between the two circuits, and they can be of step up or step down nature. This depends on the value of voltage or the magnitude of voltage at the secondary side. If the secondary voltage is higher in magnitude when compared to the primary, it is called a step up transformer, and this happens when the number of turns in the secondary is larger than that in the primary as seen from the diagram. And it can be a step down transformer if the number of windings or turns are lesser in number when compared to the primary. Now, an isolation transformer is exclusively used for the purpose of isolation. The isolation transformers operate in the same way as other transformers, but the main task is to provide galvanic isolation between the electrical system. And normally the turns ratio will be 1. And the auto transformer with common winding cannot be used as an isolation transformer because it has connection between primary and secondary side. And the isolation transformers are often built with special insulation between the primary and secondary, and also they can withstand higher voltages. So this is a basic isolation transformer setup, and normally we have 1:1 as the turns ratio, that is number of turns in the primary, and the secondary will be the same, that is whatever be the voltage at the primary, it will be appearing at the secondary side or the load side. And they are used in many electrical and electronic devices like computers, measuring instruments like CROs, DSOs, and in some power electronic circuits as well. So this is a practical isolation transformer. Here you can see that the windings are rated in the same range, voltage range, that is 230. So whatever be the input will be appearing at the secondary but with an isolation between the primary and secondary. Now, why an isolation transformer? So what is the reason why we are using an isolation transformer? Basically, it is for the purpose of safety. The main purpose of isolation transformer is safety and protection of electronic components and the person against electrical shock, because it physically separates the power supplying from primary side and secondary side circuit connected to the electronic components and grounded metal parts which are in contact with the person. So basically, if there is no isolation transformer, if a person is touching the live wire, maybe in when he is servicing an equipment, he may get a shock because he is grounded and the system is also grounded. So this will form a closed circuit and he will experience an electric shock. And what happens if we are using an isolation transformer? That is, the supply is not directly connected to the device, but it is connected through an isolation transformer. That is, it is connected with an isolation transformer, and the secondary of the isolation transformer where the device is connected is not grounded. So the secondary circuit is complete like this. Only through this path secondary will be completed. So even if a person is touching the live wire, he will not get shocked because it is not grounded, the secondary is not grounded. So this will not be a closed path and he can safely operate the device. So basically the transformer secondary side is isolated from grounding. That is a basic case of an isolation transformer. And secondly, in measurements, it is very important to use isolating transformers when an oscilloscope measures signals in an electrical circuit or electronic circuit which is not galvanically isolated from the network, because the current circuit can be closed or short circuited between the oscilloscope common point and grounding. And the isolation transformers are used as instrument transformers, that is CTs or PTs, when high voltages are to be measured. The high voltage is dangerous for the person who tries to measure the high voltage, but it can also harm the measurement circuit. In this case, the step down isolation transformer is used to reduce high voltage to safe levels and for measurement range, and in this case the turns ratio will not be 1. And also equipments requiring isolation between source side and load side, which is compulsory in the case of some devices. Transformer suppresses the electrical noise from supplying or electromagnetic induction. This is very important in the case of sensitive devices or measurements used for medical devices. And this transformer is built with electrostatic shields, which additionally increases the electrical noise suppression. And the proper isolation transformer design avoids ground loops. Ground loops create an additional current path where the current created by electromagnetic induction can flow. And this is the main reason for noise in an interference in signal, which is not acceptable in the case of devices used for medical purposes. And also for providing DC ground in power electronic converters or drives, because in power electronic converters they consider a SCR based single phase converter which converts AC into DC. In this case, say if the AC side is grounded and we need grounding on the DC side, it makes issues because the common grounding can be shorted. So we need not have an AC ground. So to avoid the AC ground, we can use an isolation transformer with secondary not grounded. So then we can connect the DC to ground. And again, for providing proper ground potential. Normally, we have discussed about the secondary being not grounded as an isolation transformer. Sometimes people say that isolation transformer is a transformer with secondary not grounded, but that is not true in every case, because sometimes we need to provide proper ground potential. That is, the ground potential between neutral and ground should be made very small in the range, say like zero point 0.1, 0.2, etc. Because in the computers and other devices, such sensitive devices, the ground potential varies with the system earthing. The potential will not be that very low, but we want very low value for ground potential, and this can be ensured with grounding the secondary of an isolation transformer properly by proper means, because we are not having any control over the utility grounding. Now the advantages of isolation transformer. Basically it provides safety, as already discussed. It provides proper safety and very high voltage isolation. It provides isolation from the very high voltage side without having a secondary ground. And also surge reduction. It can reduce the surge appearing at the source side reaching the load side by providing proper shields. Also noise reduction. When the isolation transformer is designed, it is very important to pay attention to winding capacitance values which create capacitive coupling, and this enables AC signal to pass from the primary to the secondary side, which is significantly increases the noise level. For this purpose, the windings are surrounded by the metal strips which are grounded, creating a Faraday shield, reducing the noise. And this ensures a better overall power quality, and it is also having higher efficiency and can be operated in high frequency ranges. And coming to the applications of isolation transformer, as also already discussed, isolation between power supply and power circuit or power device for safety purpose is the main application. Wherever we require this isolation, you can go for isolation transformer, and it provides protection against electrical shocks. And electrical and electronic testing devices, this is a main case where we use isolation transformer because the safety of the operator is of utmost importance. And to reduce electrical noise, as already discussed, it can reduce electrical noise with proper shielding and used to block ground loop interference in the circuit. Without having a secondary ground, there is no possibility of a ground loop interference, which is not at all desirable. And used in power supply circuits in sensitive devices such as computers, oscilloscope, medical devices, etc. And in the case of medical device, say, there should not be any interference and should not be have any ground loop. Also, it should be always energized, and even if there is something in the supply side, it should be monitored properly. And the power supply devices that are not at ground potential, and also it is used as a pulse transformer, and it is used in communication circuits and radars. That is all for this video. If you like this video, please do so subscribe.